All right, our story for today is Here We Are Notes for Living on Planet Earth by Oliver Jeffers. How to find your way whenever you get lost. If you look up in the sky at the constellations, if you can find the Big Dipper, the constellation that looks like a big spoon, and if you can find the Little Dipper, you can find which way north is. Here We Are, Notes for Living on Planet Earth by Oliver Jeffers. Here we are, planet Earth, our solar system. One of trillions, if not more. All right, starting from the center, Mercury is the closest to the sun for most of the time. Venus is the second, but is closer to the sun at some points. Then the Earth, which has the moon. And then we have Mars. And then we have Jupiter. And then Saturn. And Uranus. And Neptune. And Pluto, which says our favorite dwarf planet. And the star over here says probably not to scale. That just means it's not exactly the right size. It was just a picture to show us all the planets in it. Well, hello. Welcome to this planet. We call it Earth. It is the big globe floating in space on which we live. We're glad you found us, as space is very big. Us, the moon, it says 238,855 miles, which would be approximately 500,000 kilometers. And Mars, this says space right here. Mars, the next planet, is another 140 million miles, which would be about almost 300 million kilometers. There is so much to see and do here on Earth. So let's get started with a quick tour. The planet is basically made up of two parts: land, rock and dirt; sea, water. Cold, hot, pointy, bumpy, dry, flat, wet, hot. Firstly, let's talk about the land. It's what we are standing on right now. We know lots about the land. Then there is the sea, which is full of wonderful things. We know a bit about the sea, but we'll talk some more about that once you've learned to swim. Iceberg, frozen water, goes nearly 7 miles deep, we think. There is also the sky. Though that can get pretty complicated. The Milky Way, billions of other stars and planets, constellations, patterns of stars, other planets, stars, burning balls of gas, very far away that you see at night unless it's raining. We spin around the sun. The moon spins around us. Here are the different levels of our atmosphere. Outer space, the stratosphere, the air we breathe, snow, frozen falling water. Sometimes the sky is blue, sometimes it's not. Here's storm clouds and lightning, our atmosphere. There's wind, rain, clouds, and rainbows, land, and sea. Okay, moving on. On our planet, there are people. One person is a person. You are a person. You have a body. Here's your head, which has a brain inside it for thinking. It's got arms. It's got a heart to pump your blood. It has a belly. I certainly do. Lungs for breathing air. Legs. Bones to hold it all together. Look after it, as most bits don't grow back. The most important things for people to remember are to eat, drink, and stay warm. People come in many shapes, sizes, and colors. We may all look different, act different, and sound different, but don't be fooled. We are all people. There are animals too. They come in even more shapes, sizes, and colors. I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, that's a dodo. It's because they're extinct. That's kind of sad. They can't speak, though that's no reason not to be nice to them. I can speak. Parrots can mimic. I don't know about speaking. You may not be able to speak yet either, even though your head is filled with questions. Be patient. You'll learn how to use words soon enough. Generally, how it works is that when the sun is out, it is daytime, and we do stuff. The rest of the time is night when it is dark, save for the moon, and we sleep. Please? Things can sometimes move slowly here on Earth. More often, though, they move quickly, so use your time well. It will be gone before you know it. Though we have come a long way, we haven't quite worked everything out, so there is plenty left for you to do. You will figure lots of things out for yourself. Just remember to leave notes for everyone else. It looks big, Earth, but there are lots of us on here. 7,327,450,667 and counting at the time of this book was published anyway. So be kind. There is enough for everyone. Well, that is planet Earth. Make sure you look after it, as it's all we've got. Now, if you need to know anything else, just ask. I won't be far away. And when I'm not around, you can always ask someone else. You're never alone on Earth.